Hi friends, my name is Dora. I am new to YouTube. Actually, I'm not. I've got a ton of videos up there that are all on the secret link, guided visualizations and stuff like that. Anyway, that's not why I'm here. I joined the panning community about a year ago. Actually, it was exactly a year ago on Instagram. And I was just going on my main other account, just saw these like beautiful pictures of people's eyeshadow palettes and their progress. And it was so beautifully made, like beautiful lighting and like the sunlight. And I don't know, I had this moment of just thinking, wow, oh my God, I literally can't believe that there's this entire corner of the internet dedicated to panning your makeup. And I always thought I was the only person who was like super happy, chilling at home, staring at my makeup for hours. It's very sweet to see that this community exists. And I've obviously also been seeing a lot of these projects happening on Instagram, and then ended up joining a duty pan my battleship with my Instagram friend Billie. I've hit one pan already. Yay! And deck of panning, yes. That was another one I kept seeing pop up last year. And yeah, I was just like, I really want to join this. This is exactly my kind of shit. It's cards. Like I read tarot, so pulling cards is just something that also gives me an endless amount of joy. Yeah, and being like kind of mesmerized by the randomness of things. And so I joined in with that, and then of course watched like, I don't know, like 52 videos that are up there right now of everyone's intros. I had so much fun watching every single video, and the thought of, I want to do this as well, not just in a, shitty picture on Instagram kind of way, because my pictures look terrible. More in the sort of, let me ramble and show you everything in a video. So I have today decided to also take part in my own Pan Those Palettes, the challenge that was originally developed by Alexandra Sjösten, I believe. Also goes by the name of Alexi. And everyone, I've been seeing so many other YouTubers and makeup pans that kind of make it their own. And also, just very quickly, again, want to give a shout out to Emily and Max, who developed the deck of panning, because she's the whole reason I got drawn into the whole makeup panning challenges projects. Absolutely loving everything. Plus, she's a mama as well. Okay, so I think I just want to get into it. I'm really excited to be pulling 5 shades, 5 random shades. Only shades I've taken out are the ones I've already got pan in, as well as, it's not a lot basically. I've actually currently only got pans in one palette, and I also took out all the glittery shades, like the pressed glittery shades, because I love them and I love them for like a party, fun kind of special occasion, but I don't want to be panning them. They're like really, I get really stingy with them. I really only want to use them for like special magical moments. And then plus the 6th shade that I want to come from my one palette that has already got some pans and finished eyeshadows in it. It's the Maybelline Blush Nude. I have a very sentimental value that I attach to this, because my little boy gave that to me for my 2nd Mother's Day, I believe. I guess I down pick out a little bit. But I thought that was really sweet, so I want to give it all the love it deserves and really like actually use it up. There's 2 other palettes that were sort of at this kind of stage that I decluttered last year. But yeah, I don't want to do that with this one. I actually genuinely want to finish it. So my 6th shade is going to come from one of these 10 remaining shades. And if they haven't got a pan in yet, I'm going to pan them, and then they're going to be rolled out for a new one. And if I've already got a pan on them, I want to empty them until I can roll in a new one. The other ones, my goal is pan, ideally, but I'm allowing myself to roll it out if I have used it 15 times and I'm bored of the shade. Also want to say I've got a tiny makeup collection. I've got 11 eyeshadow palettes, and it's not a lot. To me, that's too many. My goal for the whole year is to finish this one and declutter, make really good use of this Revolution Reloaded Marvelous Mattes palette. Make really good use of it. No pans in there yet. Sorry about the ring light. And then declutter it at the end of the year. And then basically replace them with like a really luxe palette. These are all pandemic palettes. First lockdown purchasing. My local drugstore. I don't really like internet shopping. I don't like online shopping for makeup. I really want to see what I'm buying. I want to touch it. So shopping, not for me. I'm old school. So I've now got a tab on here with all my eligible pans. 155. A lot of them are really, really untouched. I had 7 palettes at the end of December, and then I got 1 for Christmas and bought 3. And now I'm starting to feel a bit again like, is it really necessary for me to buy stuff? Because I was on a no-buy last year. I bought my last non-replacement item, which was also a palette, Revolution New Neutral Passion palette. I bought that on the 1st of February 2021, and then just now bought something on the 31st of January 2022. So yeah, oh, see those pressed glitters? They're not in the challenge. I just want to get the app going and stop babbling. So starting number 1 to 155, I'm going to randomize 5 shades, and then the 6th shade is just going to be a random number between 1 and 10, coming from the Blush Nudes palette from Maybelline, who I'm not going to buy again. Okay, let's roll the numbers. Hold on. What's that? 119. 22. Woohoo. 90. 65. 2, 3, 4. One more. And 2. Oh my god, and also I have never swatched. What's wrong with me? But we're doing this now, obviously. Because I want to see the colour story. 119. Max Factor Cappuccino Nude palette, the 6th shade. Here's the palette. And so we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it is this one here. It's very smooth. I do like this palette. My favorites are probably this one and this one. So that's the first shade, which I like a lot. Bit boring, but hey. 22 is from the Revolution Jewel Glow palette, which is a brand new one. And that's like a taupey shimmer. It's the first shade in the palette. And that is this palette. And I haven't even taken the plastic thingy off it. This shade here. Let me swatch it. I know, this is a big deal for me. Breaking into a new palette, like just for swatches. Ready for it. Okay, so. Oh, that's a bit. Oh! Look at that. Very metallic, really cute. Very safe, but perhaps it matches the rest of this quite well, I think. Next one, shade 90, Revolution Pro Regeneration Astrological Palette, the shade Apocalyptic. Let's found one. That one. Okay, swatch. Okay, so this is a deeper, redder brown. See that? I like it. 65. I call it the Hem palette. It's called Revolution Chilled with Cannabis Sativa, and the shade is Natural. This is the palette. This green here. I do like a green on my eyes. Actually, have some fun with that. And it's got like a slight shimmer to it. It looks like I may have used it once. It's a shame to be going over that leafy imprint, but hey, this is where we're at now. Shade number 2. Oh my god, which comes from my Blush Nudes palette, which I was going to do anyways. I think in that case, I might roll an extra shade. Yeah, I'll do that one last and roll another one. Because I'm not doing two from my palette, sorry. 150, okay. Revolution Pro New Neutral Blush Palette, the shade Lucent. I think that's a brand new palette as well. Yes, it's this palette that I bought last week, basically. Looks like that. Oh my god, I'm just doing such a terrible job with the ring light as well. This is better. This shade here. Very sparkly. It's got all these like yellow and blue and pink sparkles in it. Mainly yellow. But yeah, here is my 5 random shades color story. I should put it here. And then that 6th shade from the Maybelline Blush Nudes palette is the pink one here, which is this one. Hasn't got a pan on it yet, but I think I'm getting there. Can you even see that? I'm not too upset about these. I think I can work with them. I am going to be focusing on these 6 shades until the 1st of March, and then I'm going to see if any of them I've hit 15, any of these first 5 ones, if I've hit 15 uses on them, I can roll them out and roll new ones in. And that bottom one, the goal is to pan. And as soon as I've panned it, I can stop using it. Actually, one of them, and that is this one, is in my Battleship project as well. So hitting pan on this would be really nice, because that would sort of help me to progress in 2 challenges at the same time. I am still focusing on more shades. So in the Battleship project, I've got 20 shades in there. One of them being that very bottom pink one. This palette, I'm also focusing on Revolution Forever Flawless Constellation palette. And I bought this because I'm a sucker for anything astro related. The shades in the Battleship, I've got Venus, this neon pink, and then Saturn right on top, and then Night Sky. For deck of panning, my goal is to roll this out when I've hit 2 pans. Doesn't matter where. So I've also been focusing lately on Celestial and Heart. I think that's it for me. I am so happy to be here. It's a complete experiment for me. It's also, yeah, like really nice to just be indulging in a hobby. And maybe I'll even film my first update from the deck of panning and upload it to YouTube. And I honestly can't wait to see where everyone's at. I'm literally like, how much longer do I have to wait before I can binge watch all the other videos again? I hope you're having lots of fun with your makeup. I hope it's giving you lots of moments of peace and self-care, helping you to come back to your center. That's what it does for me. Huge part of my self-care practice. I think that's about all. Well, thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you soon. All the best.